Brah, brah, brah. Before I start this video here, I would just like to say that guns do not kill people. People kill people. And I would definitely like to congratulate the Punisher for knowing that.
Come on, boys.
What's up, you guys? Animated Heroes here, back with another figure review, and this time I'm doing the Marvel Legends Punisher that recently just came out. I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 months ago, something like that. But anyway, I just got it, and a couple of people asked me to review it, and it was mostly, I guess, because it was going to be my first Marvel Legends review, because you guys know I don't really review Marvel Legends like that, because honestly, I don't really collect them unless it's just a character that I really want. And for some reason, I'm guessing it's because I watched the Daredevil series that I want this figure, so I decided to buy it. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and get into the figure after we cover one thing. As I said, it's time to get into that sexy packaging, and man, for some reason, I really love Marvel Legends packaging. I don't know why, just something about it just looks cool to me. And I mean, I still have the one for my Deadpool. He's been out for about, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 weeks now, but yeah, I still got the one from him. And like I said, I don't really collect many, but anyway, let's go ahead and get into this one. Let's start with the top. You got that cool Punisher logo right there, Marvel Legends series, Punisher in the box, Punisher right there, Marvel, Hasbro right there, a couple stuff on the bottom that doesn't matter. Got some nice images on the side of him right here in this outfit that they made him in. That's cool. Same image on this side, so nothing different. This awesome image right here on the back, that's some kind of bio that doesn't really matter. And then you got the rest of the figures in the wave, and I don't have any of these. I've seen her, I see Spider-Man everywhere. I've seen Venom 1 or 2 times. And then the rest of these guys I see all the time. But anyway, you got Spanish and other languages right there. Stuff that don't matter. So, yeah, that's the packaging for this guy. And just like I did with the Deadpool, I really dig the packaging. So I can honestly say I'll probably keep it. And if I ever decide to sell this figure, I'll be able to sell it in the package. Now, one thing's for sure about this figure, and that's the fact that it definitely captures the Punisher that I'm pretty sure all of you guys know and love. The only thing I wish was that it was John Bernthal, because if it was, I would absolutely, positively adore this figure. But, I mean, still, overall, it's pretty cool, and for the people who are fans of Punisher, I highly recommend you get this figure already, because I mean, I can tell that a lot of people are more than likely going to like this figure. Now, me not being a big fan of Marvel Legends somewhat makes a difference, but just looking at this guy all the way around, man, he's got the detail there. He's decked out with all the weapons you guys know and see on him, so yeah, I highly recommend it. Now, this guy stands at a little bit under 7 inches, which I guess still makes him in 6-inch scale. I'd say about 6 3/4. So yeah, pretty tall for a 6-inch, but I mean, it's fine. Still 6-inch scale anyway. So yeah, pretty good height on him. I'm hearing that he's the same build as I think one of the Captain Americas, which is no surprise to me. So if you know the size on that guy, then you definitely know the size on this one. Like I said, I don't keep up with Marvel Legends like that, and I don't collect a whole lot, so I can't tell you exactly what mold that he's built off of, but I can say that for someone who doesn't even collect them that much, I have seen this mold before. I feel like I probably had a Captain America of this mold, and I just ended up getting rid of it because I used to collect them. I had quite a few, but yeah, anyway, moving right along from that. Now, accessory-wise, he comes with 2 of the same guns that Deadpool has, which is this little bazooka right here. It sucks because mine's kind of bent. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, that sucks. But anyway, just to show it's the same thing, I got the Deadpool one right here. So yeah, you can see those. The only difference was that they painted, like this part right here, they painted that a lime green. They painted this black. They painted this in black, and then they painted this part right here black. And just to show that it's the same exact one as the Deadpool, I got this little, whatever this is, a little punching glove that it comes with, and if you just wedge it hard enough, you can put it right in there. So yeah, same exact thing. And his other gun, I don't know what the heck kind of gun this is. I've never seen this before. This is interesting. But yeah, for some reason they painted it white. I don't know if that's a specific gun that he has in the show, but I don't know, that just looks really weird. I probably won't pose him with this gun very often just because I don't like that they painted that white. It's so awkward. But anyway, once again, another gun that Deadpool comes with, and you can see they have his silver with no paint shading whatsoever. But it does look like the one that comes with the Punisher has a little bit more detail. I might be wrong. Maybe it's just the white that brings it out a little bit more. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you guys to decide. But yeah, same gun. And his other gun, I don't know, I think this is like a AR, AK, I don't know what the heck this is, but this is the coolest one, and it's definitely my favorite. So yeah, this is probably the one who I'll be posing him with the most. I don't know, I just really dig this one. This one's awesome. It has a whole lot of detail compared to the other two. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a whole lot of sculpted lines in there. So yeah, those look good. And he comes with an alternate head, which is, I mean, it looks okay. For some reason, they gave him, like, I don't know, like a little scruff on this face, but for some reason on this one, they didn't give him that. So I don't understand that. I guess he wore this for a while and then he took it off when his facial hair started to grow. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, anyway, it's cool. But as for accessories, I wish he came with fists. That's part of the reason that I don't collect Marvel Legends, because sometimes I don't want to pose them with guns, but if you just pose them with their hands open like this in photos, it just looks really weird. And it's like they'll give it to some characters, obviously the ones who they've already made the molds for, that they already have interchangeable hands with, but they just don't give it to others. And that's one thing I don't like about Marvel Legends. Like, if you're gonna give one figure different hands, different faces, give it to all of them, man. We don't want to pose these guys with just open palm hands, but I mean, I guess they don't really care about that. All they care about is selling their product. But yeah, either way, that's just one of the other reasons I don't collect these guys. Now, this isn't a rant or nitpick video, because it's a good figure. It's really good, solid. I mean, it's not one of my favorites because, well, you guys know why. But yeah, that's just what I think about it. Anyway, moving right on to the articulation of this guy. Articulation wise, head is on a ball peg, looks up a whole lot further than I thought it would, looks down pretty far, got that little diaphragm joint right there. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear that clicking. So yeah, it's still cool, not bad. He has a swivel right there. He can turn really good, and this part right here, the belt separates from that, so you don't have to worry about all this being attached and coming loose and breaking, so everything's fine. Arm moves out about that far. I'm not gonna force it. He has a swivel right there. Double jointed elbows, pretty good. His wrist is on this little, I don't know what it's on, but it's kind of like the Figma figure. So yeah, he can move his hand just about however you want him to. He has a thigh swivel right there, double jointed knees, and he has these little hinges down here for the leg, and he can get a pretty good ankle pivot. Not too bad. Actually, wait, just noticed he also has a swivel right there. So yeah, hope you guys can see that. That's cool. Didn't know that he was gonna have that, but yeah, got pretty good articulation. Not bad at all, especially for Marvel Legends. But I mean, these guys normally have really good articulation, just they're pretty stiff, but I don't know, it's cool with me. So articulation wise, this guy gets an A+. Here he is standing next to the Marvel Legends Deadpool and the Marvel Legends new Teenage Spidey that just came out. And man, compared to this Deadpool, I don't know, man. Deadpool is probably still my most favorite Marvel Legend to date. I'm actually in love with that figure, and if you guys get on my Instagram, you'll know I pose him quite a bit. And I haven't posed that Spider-Man so much. As you can see, he's a pretty small figure. I was actually hoping it would be a little bit taller than that, but I mean, yeah, still cool figures either way. And here he is standing next to the Dark Knight DC Collectibles Joker Soldiers, which I freaking love these guys. They're awesome. Or Joker Henchmen, whatever you want to call them. Great figures, by the way. If you're looking for some bad guys to pose in your photos, these are definitely the guys to get, especially if you're looking for them for a Batman figure. Last but not least, here he is standing next to the DC Collectibles 7-inch Arkham Origins Batman figure. And this is probably my most favorite Batman figure to date, besides the SH Figure Arts that I just modified, who I'll probably do a review on myself. But anyway, yeah, here he is standing next to Batman. I ain't here to play around. You don't kill the Joker, I'm gonna do it. Overall, this guy's a really great figure. And that means a lot coming from me, someone who doesn't collect Marvel Legends, who just really isn't a fan of these guys faithfully. Now, I will say Deadpool will always be my favorite. I cherish that guy almost as if he's an import, simply because, I guess, just because I don't have a Deadpool that is as cool as that one. But anyway, on to this guy here. He's great, man. And if you're a Punisher lover, whatever, if you're a fan of him, it's definitely worth getting. Now, I'm not someone who watched The Punisher faithfully. I really didn't know about him until John Bernthal played him in the Daredevil series, and that's when I fell in love with him, and that's why I fell in love with him. So, can't say that I'm a big fan. I've never read the comics or anything. I just got this guy because I thought he would be cool to pose. Don't dog me because I don't read the comics, because honestly, I don't read the comics for anything. And Batman's my favorite, but I don't read the comics for him just because it's a whole bunch of story changes and I don't really care for all that. But yeah, like I said, great figure, and I highly recommend it. I hope it didn't sound like I was bashing the figure too much. It's just that the only things that I really dislike about Marvel Legends is that they don't give all the figures interchangeable hands like they do some of them. And the main thing is just there's no shading in the paint. And that bugs me when I pose these guys with imports, because you have imports that have a whole lot of detail to them, and then you have these guys in the background that are just like, uh, looks like the regular children's toy compared to those. Now, that's not what I'm saying to dog you guys from trying to pose these guys. I mean, if it looks good to you, whatever floats your boat. But it's just me. That's why I got rid of my Marvel Legends Black Panther. It just, maybe it was me. I just didn't like the way it looked when I posed it with my SH Figure Arts Avengers. So yeah, but either way, great figure. Got nothing bad about it to say other than the fact that this white gun is pretty weird and there's no shading. Also, that's why I got rid of my Daredevil, because Daredevil was a great figure, but it just had no shading in it. And didn't come with any extra hands. But yeah, anyway, off of that, no more nagging about the figure. My friends that wanted me to upload this review asked me what I thought about it, so I gave you guys what you wanted. This is me honestly being truthful. I'm not trying to bash the figure or anything like that. But yeah, if you're a Punisher fan, go pick this figure up. I'm starting to see it online for people selling it the right price, and if nothing else, you can find some people who can pick it up for you. So yeah, that said, this is my review of the Punisher. I'll get into some pictures for it, and if you guys like the review, which I hope you do, don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, follow me on all the things that you see listed below in the description, and as always, I'm Animated Heroes. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. I also forgot to mention that the legs go this far out, which is pretty freaking sexy, and they don't go back at all.